The freaking rent is due. Yeah, the Rexford rent.
You must pay the rent.
Oh no, it's gonna be a musical.
With your what?
For a second there, I was like, why am I hearing myself? But
No wonder.
turns out we're live.
Well, back once again to Champs Challenge on this wonderful Thursday evening. We're going to be down shy tonight, so Brobot is going to literally be buffering. But instead, we have regained CJ as a Teteokumbo and Rexford once he graces us with his presence. But until that time, I would like to hear a recap from my players, my wonderful players who are here. Because though I truly remember everything, of course, you all know, I just want to know what you guys remember. So regale me.
Look, we escaped the cave from which Ruck had left through portal to Mal's realm. We made our way back to the Hardline Keep. We tried to talk to Vodos, but only Lazam was there and told us we had to go somewhere else to go talk to Vodos. So we followed him all the way back to there, spoke to everybody there, explained most of what happened, and then we're actually kind of praised for what we did. Those like they did say well done, so it was a surprise, at least for Ura. But then we were told to go rest up. So we left Aditya Kumbo and Rexford at the Hardline Keep to be healed. And we had gone back to the Archmage's Academy to try and get back the airship that had been rented from the Jackdaw. And we found it where Broa had left it in the magistrate's shipyard. We took it. For some reason, we ended up piloting it. I think it just, but we were piloted it in the end. I think Robot was otherwise occupied with the new pet that the party had acquired from Venu's old acquaintance.
You stole the cat.
Semantics. And we got back to the apartment complex in the Grove. And Ura managed to land in the pool. Or at least partially in the pool.
Yeah, you actually broke through the ice.
Look,
the front half of the airship dipped into the pool. Damaging
we've been trying to find a way to get the pool open again. Or did it?
or it did figure out a way.
Then overnight, with combined efforts of Brobot, I think Venu's skeletons, and Ura did help a little bit with Mold Earth. They managed to push the airship up and out of the water.
Yes.
So now it's on level ground, and I think repaired functionally.
By the morning, it has been repaired, and that's when, while kind of building and contemplating, Robot's like, I'm just gonna need a second, and goes into his room closet and just starts buffering.
All right. So at that point, it's just Ura and the skeletons that are outside.
Well, I think we're at this point or would go into rest probably.
Well, I think he had rested while it was being repaired.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one was on first. Was it was pushing it out and then repairing, or repairing and then pushing it out?
Pushing it out and then repairing.
Okay, so then he helped pushed it out, and then he went back to rest while the repair was done. Then he came back out. And I guess once he's done his rest.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. And Venue, what were you doing as well during this time?
After sending the skeletons, pretty much just nightly ritual and went to sleep.
Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, it will be the next day. But I would like to first, after that wonderful recap, take our eye over to Adetio Kumbo, who, with Lazam, was taken by Lazam to a healing wing somewhere in the city.
The bells that toll. I'm scared, but go on.
So you're just riding now in one of the airships that the linesmen have. Lazam is there with you. There's two pilots, like a pilot and a co-pilot. They're in like this front compartment, but you guys are in the back compartment. It's you, Rexford, who is still unconscious. You haven't been able to bring him awake, but he seems to be healthy apart from that. Lazam is taking him to be looked at and taking you as well to be looked at for your arm.
Lazam.
Yes.
I need you to be straight with me. What are my chances that I'm not even remotely compromised?
That will be difficult to tell. I'm taking you to the most competent healer in the city.
The old lady?
Old Diagmani, yes.
I think I can trust her.
She should be able to tell you more. Seen anything like this, Aditya Kumbo? Your body is trapped between the transformation. I know not what that means.
That is not good. Brexford. Why couldn't it be you, Brexford?
What?
Nothing. I don't have much to say to you, Lazam. I'm scared for the first time in a long time. I fear I've given my body to Mal, and that I might be convinced otherwise, when in fact she may still have a hold on me. I don't know much about her, but I know she has a way of getting her nails dug into you as soon as she gets her claws wrapped around you. And well, and I lift up my fucking claw. I've got the claw to show it.
When you lift up your claw, Lazam's kind of going to like grab you by the wrist.
Soldier, you are doing what you were meant to do. You were following your orders. You were loyal to the city. Whether you're compromised or not will be decided, and we will find out. This was not a failure.
It was the biggest failure.
You should wear this as a badge of honor, no different than your scars.
I take my claw back. You don't know. You have no idea.
You think I don't know?
And he'll open up his cloak, and within it you can see like this kind of like clockwork torso. Like a huge portion of his torso was torn out and was replaced with something new.
You are not the only one to bear scars in the fight against Mal.
I apologize. I didn't know.
Not to worry. It is a new trauma. And one you will bear with honor, Aditya Kumbo.
Perhaps. I suppose we all have our scars. And I'm going to look at Rexford. I don't know how much you know about him, but I want to investigate like his face a little bit.
Rexford's face?
Yeah, at least in the drawing, he's got a pretty gnarly scar under his eye.
Yeah, he does. We can see it on screen.
Yeah. So like in the story of the world, maybe I just want to see if there's any more to glean from that scar. If I can guess of like the size of the thing that did it, stuff like that.
Yeah. Can you roll me like a medicine check?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Rexford's here as I try and
We can
sneakily take a peek at him.
Unless it
Let
doesn't
me
have an
fix this stream for a second. Take away the crying cat. Okay. You said medicine?
I said a medicine. Yeah, a medicine.
Medicine? 17?
Yeah, that's great. Rexford, how did you get that scar under your eye? And also, welcome.
How?
Oh,
I imagine in the wake of the Chasme release, there was a lot of destruction, a lot of shrapnel, and my lounge kind of collapsed while most of my members were having a little overtime meeting. So a little shrapnel scar from the collapse of my lounge.
Okay, so then Kumbo, you probably would have been still fresh when you first met Rexford.
Mm-hmm.
I was unblemished before.
Damn.
But they say blemishes add to intrigue or something of the like.
And you remember Rexford saying this to you, because of course in the back of the airship next.
Yeah, I think I take a moment to think of like who he was without this scar. I doubt changed very much afterwards, even though like I assume like sometimes you just like close your eyes, your eye like in the picture just because maybe it's more comfortable or you're like pulling at the skin less or like whatever reason, but it never comes through to you. You never complain about your slightly disfigured face. You never asked to receive those scars. You weren't locked in battle to gain them. You were just trying to live, and the world around you crumbled. So I think I take that in for a second as I look at your sleeping, beautiful face.
Yes. Continental breakfast.
We should stay quiet. I think we're waking him up.
Fair is fair.
Wouldn't waking him up be a good thing? Isn't that one of the things we're trying to
no.
do?
No. We should let sorry. What was her name? Old Lady Yagmani. Should let her wake him up.
Very well. It appears we are. All right.
In for a treat.
Take your hands off my girl.
And the airship is now hovering above. It's a familiar view for you as the back of the airship kind of like opens up. As you look down upon old Yagmani's hut amongst the trees. So it's like a very kind of deja vu, let's say. And you'll see that this time they extend like these ropes, and Lazam kind of barely even touching the rope, just kind of like drops down and lands it's like a 20-foot drop from where they are.
Would he survive if we dropped him off?
Who are you talking to? Lazam just jumped right down as soon as the doors opened.
Oh, fuck. Well, I remember it was a difficult. It was like,
what? You talking to us?
Did he just fully did he use the trees to slow his fall like I did?
Well, there's ropes that
okay.
they. But he actually you saw him hardly he was holding the rope, but he hardly even touched it. He didn't really slow. He just hit the ground, but gracefully.
I don't think I could. I'm gonna size Rexford up. Could I lift? Do I think I could lift him? Maybe I'll even pull at his arm a little bit.
You're 14. I would say roll me a strength check or even an athletics if it's better for you, and you can attempt to definitely. Well, how much does Rexford weigh?
I'm not sure. Probably I don't know, 300 pounds, maybe. Really lean meat. No, that's too much. Like 220, let's say.
Okay, 220 because
I don't
he's
know,
what
man.
6.
I'm
About 6'2".
200, and I'm not a lion, man.
No, there's that come into play, or is his muscles more dense? Let's say a lean 280.
Yeah, there we go.
260, 280 makes sense. It makes sense if he's Grecian god status. But you could attempt.
It's a 15.
Okay, yeah, you can lift him. He's heavy, but you can lift him. You're a soldier and a warrior for many a year, so you're not you're no slouch.
Beautiful.
But
I won't
how
use
will
the
you
rope. I think the rope will. If anything, it'll hurt me.
Okay.
Putting all that weight on one arm, trying to slow my descent. So I'm just gonna take the brunt and try and roll with him. Use him as a little bit of a cushion.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember with Jimmy? You're like, who do you save? You or him? Me.
Numero uno.
Okay. So if that's the case, I'll say we'll split the damage.
Nice.
Because you're going to use him as a cushion.
My suit. It's so good.
But we'll double the dice.
No.
You can roll, but I want you to roll me again, either in athletics or in acrobatics to jump down with him at disadvantage.
Okie dokie. 11 with disadvantage.
Okay. With an 11, I will say that, yeah, instead of both of you taking the damage, we can split the damage between you. So that's 12. So everybody, both of you take 6 points of damage.
Ooh. I like
Ooh, yeah.
that.
Does that wake him up?
It does not.
Oh.
But I will say that as you are, as old Yagmani is coming out to meet you. Hello? What are you doing? Oh, it's you. You're back to see old Yagmani.
No, I'm here for the first time in a way.
What are you talking about? Don't try to confuse me with your games. You playing love games with me?
Oh, no, Yagmani. I am too wise to think I can get away with that. No, come inside. I will explain to you. And I will leave Rexford out in the dirt.
All right. You go inside. Right. In your unconscious state,
Mhm.
you are in a void. Nothingness. And you feel it pressing in on you.
Oh, the walls, the lounge, the cool bastion, rubble closing in on me. Where? Robot? Ura? Kumbo? Venu? Am I alone? With my...
Your friends can't save you.
Who's there? Show yourself.
And before you, as though a spotlight, you see a handsome figure.
Good Lord, don't do that. Everyone's sneaking up on me. Good God. At least you're gorgeous enough. Oh, if you're ugly, I might have really had a heart attack. Whoa, I killed myself.
But as they approach, you notice a white suit, sports jacket open with no shirt underneath, fur, golden fur, glistening, a thick mane, slicked back
Who is
all
this?
the way,
Adonis.
and a scarless face.
Wait, is it that face? I know that face. That mane, that presence. Oh, why? You're me.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, my God, I'm getting flustered in the presence of myself. Why do you torment me, ghost of past? Let me go. I have business. Please.
And what your business got you?
Well,
What happened to you, Rexford?
my friends, they need me. I've cleaned up my act. I can't live for the new year anymore. I can't disregard my people's feelings and spend all my earnings on sloppy steaks. I'm different now.
Rexford. You once had power. You once had respect.
They respect me.
The respect of your peers. And even the respect of those who hated you. Oh, remember those?
Yes, I do. We once had dinner with Radius Steel. Through events. Pale Kim and I would throw the greatest of parties. Good times.
Best of times.
Buff
Don't
lads, with talent from here all the way to Sorcerer's Springs. We're better now. We help people.
Better
We run a modest estate.
You run a hovel with losers.
Yes, they are
All
losers, but they're
around.
my losers. We're good now. We're better. Fair is
Doing the
fair.
work of the government, working for this voluntary militia.
Don't press me with that, younger me, beautiful me. Don't. It's a sore spot, and you know it.
Listen to me. There's a way for you to have all this power and more.
My face?
To your grasp, Rexford.
I could have my face back. No, that doesn't matter. I'm distinguished now.
You could have your face.
What?
You could have these looks back. And not only that, you could control all the business in New Roan Acaduil.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about a few little items for you to acquire.
Did I always play this coy?
Back when you had something to be coy about. Back when you knew something others didn't. I still do.
There's always a price for these things. And I've gone the straight and narrow. Maybe Greasy offered me a dealings if I get high up enough in an up and up business, but I wouldn't take that. Or would I?
Hell, I'm just as we always say, fair is fair.
Yes, fair is
So
fair.
I'll give you the opportunity.
What's your deal?
There's a little lady, all red with pointy horns. You might have heard of her. She's kept somewhere in the dungeons of the Archmage's Academy.
Valentina. What do you need with Valentina? Gorgeous me.
About what you need with her.
Ruck said she's
She isn't-
useless.
Ruckus P. If anyone's useless, it's that oaf.
Yeah, he was a janitor. Clean it up, clean it up.
You remember him walking the streets, chanting at flowers of the day.
In a loincloth, no less.
Hither and thither.
Oh,
Fool.
oh, idiot.
We send him on a merry chase, throwing our sloppy steaks around, dirtying up the streets with our rude boy attitude.
And us and the boys would watch it. He'd clean it up. Oh,
Just breathing around.
dark times. These are dark times. No, I will not take that deal. Mal,
You do get
You know what
the
she did?
opportunity.
she's the reason my face is like this.
Listen. It was already at that point that you were falling out of the know, mixing with the wrong crowd. That what was his name? Whimsy? Widget something?
Oh, yes, Widget. Yes. We did throw some parties for Lupe Rand. He was a pretty cool guy before he went weird.
He went weird, and he took you with him, giving you all these fanciful thoughts of good nature and fairness.
Widget, yeah.
But let me tell you this. If you should happen to run into the pointy-eared, pointy-horned bitch, ask her about the map. Bye-bye, Rex.
If I do, wait. If I do, I want a taste of the power. Fair is fair, younger me. And a deal's a deal, even with a dirty dealer.
You've had a taste all along. Just look at your friends. And then he snaps his fingers, and you wake up.
Breakfast is at
lying.
6:30.
And you're being dragged right now. And you look up, and the face of Lazam is there. Rexford!
Get your dirty hands off me, Lazong.
You're awake. We've brought you to the healer.
I don't need a healer. Just let me lie here for a moment.
You've been unconscious for several hours, Rexford. I will go and fetch the others.
No.
Don't-
No.
Don't move.
No. Oh. And yeah, I'll just stay there and kind of like collect myself. I'll sit up.
You sit up slowly. You're a little dizzy, a little lightheaded. You haven't eaten or drank in a few hours, and like you're, more than a few hours actually. Your body hasn't eaten or drank in like a day, so you're all of a sudden very hungry,
Oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh,
very thirsty.
oh, my perfect muscles. This isn't a rest day. Oh, goddamn. Where? Oh, and I'll take out my passport. Oh, I'll look for my passport, actually.
Yeah, your passport is gone. Not on.
Rascals! Scoundrels! Thieves! Oh,
As you're like going through your things and taking like gathering yourself, Aditya Kumbo, you're in the pool with old Yagmani. She's already guided you into the pool, and then all of a sudden Lazan is going to burst in.
He's awake. He's awake.
I wasn't touching any here. What?
She's like-
oh, Rexford.
with a like, long fingered.
Good. Bring him in.
Okay, I'll try.
He is going to bring you in.
he's gonna
that's
try,
happening.
and I'm gonna fucking push him off if I can.
Okay.
But I say
So he's
he's
gonna go.
watching me.
He's gonna go and try really quick, and you're gonna like kind of like scuffle back and forth. But as that's happening, or just like kind of before that the scuffle comes to a head, old Yagmani is gonna be like,
What brings you here?
"Oh wait, that's Lazam."
Okay, I'm,
Lazam, get off me.
Back my waters, young mother liquor.
How did you remember that? That's exactly what you said last time.
It's all
Don't worry.
Oh, God.
We'll just pretend that this is. We'll just keep this. We'll keep this as it is.
I'll explain everything to her. It'll probably take a while about just like how I feel about being poisoned by this thing, and it's less of I mean, it is a aesthetic thing in a selfish way, but it's mostly like like being a switch inside me that she can just turn on at any time that she wants, and like I'm afraid that because this is Roan, like they've let things fester under the ground before and gone unnoticed. I'm like hard to trust anybody to be like, yeah, you're fine, like nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, but I tell her that I trust. I don't know why, but I trust her. Pretty much.
We know why.
Listen here, young boy. Telling you this, I healed your soul, and from what I can sense now, in my own waters, with my own Baileys, there ain't none of mine in this soul. What she's done to your body, I believe it has stopped there. As I've never seen it before, I can't be 100% sure. I believe in you, Mother Lekka.
Is this something that I could reverse? Or even maybe the chance that I could reverse?
I don't rightly know. I don't rightly know.
Oh boy.
We could potentially remove the limb.
Yes.
You've seen me. You know me. I wouldn't be telling you nothing just to shoot the breeze.
I know.
If you want to replace the limb, you got options around here.
I've heard. Could you do it with your magics and your skills? Just remove.
I don't like to do it, but I can do it. I just got to make an assessment. I can do it.
Yes. I think it would be a good symbol to those who fight beside me that I would rather lose power than even have a taste of anything that comes from Mal.
It won't do much about your teeth, and your hair, and your eyes.
No. But it's a
Also,
start.
it's probably gonna hurt for a little bit.
I am in pain already.
And then as you're saying this, you start to hear the scuffling outside of Lazam and Rexford. Come on, come inside. You need.
If I
She needs
told you
to-
touch me again, I'll break every pinky bone you own.
That is insubordination. I am your superior officer.
And I
And
care
am
not. I've been unconscious, dragging me about. Leave me be, man. I care not for rank. Voluntary. Ah, like, if we can jump on him.
I'm afraid we must continue this conversation later.
Send me to the goddamn mountains to chase a one-eyed idiot? For no goddamn reason.
See, you see reason.
I'll show you reason. Just shaking him.
I'm smothering me. I want to hurt you, Rexford.
Do it.
Just roll me a wisdom save.
No,
Do it.
wisdom save. No, come on, B. 21. Ah!
Okay. Yeah. God damn it, he's trying to cast the spell on you quickly, but it does not work.
And I just fucking deck him in the fucking face.
he eats it, and he decks you back.
That was a good shot. I'll give you that one. I just kind of lie there for a moment after that hit. I feel much better.
He lies back as well. Are you done?
Are you?
No, go inside.
No.
And at this,
no.
are
going
you on
home.
your Kumbo?
Yeah, I'll slightly rush. I'll get like half dressed and then run to the exit.
rearrange.
King Tut, King Tut.
I told you I'm going home. I'm not going in that damn pool.
Rexford,
Emerge from the
I'm
front door.
fine, Kumbo.
we have to know. There are procedures. You could be compromised.
Compromise my ass.
She will do that and more.
Maybe to you. I'm going home. I'm going to sit in my office. I'm going to close the door. And I am going to contemplate what happened. For I still don't know. The last thing I remember, you were looking for Aura. I had double paperwork potentially to do. And I was in Greasy's joint holding a very particular artifact that had my jimmies. And now
Yes.
I'm in the dirt fighting with my commander. I just want to go home, Kumbo.
We will go home, Rexford. But we have to do this first.
Also, what happened to you?
I will tell you in there. I
You're
bare
ugly.
my fangs a little bit.
Ugh.
I know.
I had fangs too, you know. I could do the same. Just bare my fangs. Scary.
Oh, step. Well, yeah, Monty comes outside. She's got like a little walking stick. What are you mother lickers doing out here?
Nothing. I'm
Oh,
heading
no.
home. And I like get up and dust myself off.
She's gonna look at you. She's like old and kind of like hunched a little bit. You're gonna whack you on the knee.
And fall back down. Just such a good swing. This old bat. God damn it.
You better get my waters. I got Bailey's from a shoe for you.
Oh, your big
wanna get
shoe
in there.
Bailey's is divine, but miss, I need to sleep at home. It's been long. I don't know where I am. Well, I know where I am, but I don't know why. People.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, persuasion, you say? Oh, okay.
Or whatever I say persuasion check. He's like
27. Listen, I'm fine. I haven't been bitten like Kumbo. I'm fine. I'm tired. I need to go back home. I need to sit. I need to count my gold. And I need to just reassess.
She grabs you by the chin. She like reaches up, pulls your beard so that like she can yank you down. She like looks in your eyes.
Why are you
looks
so
in your ears.
strong?
She smells you all over.
Ugh.
All right. Go on, get.
Yeah, I hope you appreciate that smell. It's lion noir. Ugh,
It smelled good.
I know.
Kumbo.
All right, are you satisfied, Kumbo? You could go back and do whatever god-awful twister you're doing in there while I go back and relax.
We haven't got yet.
Yes, Rexford. You may go.
Yes. No, I know. I don't need your permission.
But you have it.
And I'm putting that goddamn door back on the wall. Frame, whatever.
Do what you will, Rexford.
And I walk off. Like hail a cab.
Well, luckily you are in the. You find yourself to be in the Grove, so you're actually not far from where the villa is. It's like a 15-minute walk.
Oh, beautiful. No cab needed. I'll just walk slowly and try and recollect myself. Maybe message Brobot. Be like, Brobot, hope you're okay. Smiley face.
You don't get an answer. How do you message him?
Oh, no passport. God damn it. I reach for my passport. Not there. And I just
roll me a survival with advantage to try and find your way home.
Ooh.
Advantage because you're in the Grove.
10.
Okay. It takes you longer than 15 minutes, but you find your way home. It's
Yeah.
gonna, like later said, it's 20.
Really not paying attention. Kind of head down,
Yeah.
walking, taking random turns. Ah, Villa a la Lipton.
Let's see, before you in fact get there, let's see what Aditya Kumbo's doing, just to finish up with old Yagmani. As you leave, Lazam's going to turn to you, Aditya Kumbo, and say,
I will take my leave now, Yagmani. You will deliver your report. Hence, soon, I hope.
of course, the usual time, Lazam.
Yes, lady.
And then he leaves, and old Yagmani will look at you, Aditya Kumbo. Did you want to take that arm off right now, boy? Do you want a couple of days to think about it?
No. I do not need these. We do it now.
All right.
I should have done this the first time.
Come on back in there. Come in the pool. And after a few hours of a ritual where you're not conscious for, you're going to wake up in the pool, the taste of Bailey's on your lips, and you're going to be missing your left arm.
Beautiful.
It's basically like you're even missing your shoulder. So like it comes around and it's like a seamless cut. It doesn't look like it was like cut away because there's no suture marks or anything like that. It's just like the flesh was there, almost like you were born without. But unfortunately your hair is still green, your teeth are still like sharpened, your eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah. Oh. Need to rest. I know I just came to, but thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
Bailey's and sweat.
Yeah. Just
Have another sip
And a little pool water.
of pool water. So fine. Special. Drinking from a shoe.
Come on here. I cannot help but ask, what is your
What is it?
relationship with the well, not just with him, but with the rest of them, the whole army? He said something about a report.
Of course. I gotta give the reports. I heal the militiamen. Those who are in dire straits. I heal everybody, but on a case like this, well, Archmage needs to be kept in the loop. You understand, Aditya Kumbo?
Of course. It is a lot of responsibility for a wise, mature woman.
You can say it. Old Yagmani is old. I've made the assessment.
That is true. Well, in the case, I think you should have a student. I would not want your teachings and your ways to be lost when you are gone.
I don't need a student. I need progeny. Progeny? What's the word? Children who will retain my knowledge.
I'm not
You-
really
you-
looking.
I tell you a secret.
Oh God. Okay.
Come on, my one-armed suitor.
Oh,
Yep.
I
You
see. I
learned
do feel the vapors.
She'll like take you like back, like deep in her like cave,
Oh
the
no.
the hut, and like around a bend and through like a small like open archway. There's a room with like what looks to be like hundreds of like egg stacks, like from a fish,
Ugh.
just kind of like piled up.
What?
These are my babies. They need to be fertilized, don't you see? And then they will all retain my knowledge. Old Yagmani will become many once again.
Could I take a look?
What do you want to look at there, big boy? Mother liquor.
Your eggs. You see, Venu. He has a few eggs of his own that he keeps, and I think he might be able to learn something from yours.
You don't just look at a lady's eggs.
Hey, after what we have just been through, I still have the taste of your sweat on my lips.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Sheriff
That's not the
Andy.
boy. I'm saving your life. It's a serious business.
Okay, Yagmani. I apologize. I'm just curious. I've never seen some. Well, I have seen something like this, but
She reaches down and lifts up one of the eggs. It's about the size of like the mini slurp droop here. It's not square. It's perfectly like. So hold on. Let's see if I can get this more. It kind of looks like this.
yo. Oh shit.
A little black dot in the middle
Mhm.
that you can see, and this kind of like this fleshy, transparent kind of, and covered in like a. So she's like, picks it up and she's like, "Here's one of them, my progeny."
Does it look like I can lift? I put my hand out and take it, or like
Yeah, so
she's
like
gonna
kind of
rest
like
it in my.
drop it and like rest it in your hand. Well, in your one hand, you don't have to anymore.
Yeah.
You're tooless,
Oh.
actually.
Yeah, I look at her and like, I look back at it and I go, because usually I would hold it in one hand and then like wave the other hand over it to like cast like divine sense or identify or something, but like I can't.
Okay.
So it's like
It's
the opposite
still-
of Naruto
When
when
you-
like
like-
he was able to cast a second of himself to do things. I have to like, I'm used to having two things, and now I have to go back to just having one.
As you think about doing it, though, and then you start to overthink it, it automatically starts to happen until you like overthink it, though.
Oh. It's always that simple, huh? And I'll just look as like a, not even Arcana, just as a thing that's in my hand.
Right.
The qualities of it and stuff, so I can explain it back to Venu and see if he knows anything.
It looks like a large. Well, like I guess roll like a. Fuck, I don't even know what you would roll. Roll me either a medicine or an animal handling, or actually, no, a medicine or a nature. I would say.
Beautiful. 12.
With a 12, this looks like a giant fish egg.
Hmm.
And that's about all you know about it.
Very curious woman you are.
Yeah. Well, kind of tired now after all that ritualing. So, why don't you get?
Oh, I've overstayed my welcome. All right.
Get to fertilizing these eggs. Yep, boy.
Do you have any more Baileys that I could take with me?
Yeah, here. I'll give you a bottle.
I
Homebrew
need a
bottle.
boot.
You gotta have your own shoe, though.
Of course. I lift it as like a cheers, and then I just take off.
No, Bailey's only Tia Maria. Not as good.
Yeah, no, I'll head back to the apartamento.
Alrighty, so you start your walk back a few hours later. I'll say, Rexford, when you get to the place, this is kind of like it's getting to be early morning now by the time you get back there.
The morning light is hitting the pool beautifully.
When you get there, you see that the ship is there. The airship is there. It's doesn't look damaged, but parts of it look newer, if that makes sense. Like almost like fresher, freshly cleaned. The entire underside and the landing gears look freshly cleaned in comparison to like the rest of the ship. Also, the pool has like cracks in it, and like the earth was moved, kind of like around the pool, and like it was obvious like that something was dragged out of the pool. That's now like cracked open. But
Can I
there's
roll a
nobody
little
around.
insight to figure out what happened?
Actually, the skeletons are out.
Doing what?
They're kind of just like meandering about. They're trying to do like a little bit of landscaping. So they're trying like the part where it's dragged. They're like trying to like fix the earth there.
Yeah, can I roll insight to see if I can figure out what happened here?
Yeah, sure. Roll me there, Rexford.
19.
Yeah, a 19.
Mm-hmm.
You surmise that the ship crashed into the pool and then was dragged out, and the underside was repaired.
I just rub my brow and walk into my office and close the door.
Beautiful. And you rest for a time, I assume?
I rest for a little bit until continental breakfast time, and then
Yeah, so
of course I can't miss continental breakfast. That's crazy.
2-3 hours, but like you don't feel unrested. Like you are tired from your kind of thing, but you do still get the benefit of a long rest from your time unconscious, I'm going to say.
Oh, beautiful.
So does basically everybody gets to take a full rest now, and we'll start at the beginning of the day. So basically, after Rexford gets up, maybe Ura is already awake, but he's still in his room or something venue. I guess who usually gets up first? We'll say probably Rexford to start the meal.
Yeah, my morning calisthenics, my little laps around the pool, and then start continental breakfast.
We'll just say that like everybody's gonna meet at continental breakfast.
I always miss it.
Up.
Oh, okay.
I always miss continental breakfast.
Okay. Ura, do you always go to continental breakfast, or is it a miss sometimes?
Yeah, it's where I get my food.
I give a plate to his bonemans. I don't know what they do with it, but they do always take one.
I'll say that Kumbo gets back to the villa at continental breakfast.
Yes, breads, an array of cold fruits, coffee. Oh, this is amazing. Bagel, Ura.
Rexford, you're back.
Why, of course. Nothing can keep this lion down. Would you like a cheese spread?
Sure, but
Yes.
how did you before there was no one was waking up, no one could wake you up. What happened?
It seems I woke up.
I
In
mean,
the dirt, no less.
clearly.
Yes, and I thought I'd start the day strong. Have my lads have a good breakfast, start their day right. I slept 2 hours when I came back, did my morning routine, and I'm good to go. Tip top.
Oh well, fantastic. Do you know where Diokumbo is? Was he all right?
Would you like some of this creton? No? Okay.
I won't say no to food.
Oh, yes. Kumbo tried to get me in his contaminated pool. I said no. I went home, and then I assume he was splashing in there, for lack of better words. I don't know. He was there for a while. I left him. I did punch our commander once. He socked me back. It was a good time.
Why did you punch my brother?
He pissed me off. Told him don't touch me, started touching me. I just woke up. I'm irritable when I wake up. That's why I wake up first, to get it out.
I mean, fair.
Fair's fair. He punched me back, so no harm done.
Well, in that case, yes, I suppose. But
Yes.
are we to expect him soon?
I have no idea. This gig is supposed to be voluntary, They put like some grapes on his plate, and they hand it to you. It's like stacked up.
The breakfast?
No, well, yes, but in the conscription.
Oh, well, yes. Did you not realize?
No, I realize, but they seem to have forgotten.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Eat, my boy.
yes. I have to tell Venu though. He didn't know.
I sent
he
the
must-
plate with his
like,
bone mince. I don't know what they do with the food. I assume they take it to him, but maybe we could go check on him. Bring the plate personally.
Maybe might be an idea.
Yeah, make you a fresh.
and
It's
sorry
just
for
baked.
the ship.
Actually, it's just the meat spread. Whatever we have spread on a plate. Here, I'm sure he wouldn't want fruits.
Oh, likely not. Oh, and before I forget, I'm going to take out your passport and give it to you.
I thought it was scoundrels, but it was a gem. Thank you.
We needed to call taxi service, and well, yours was the only phone that, or only passport that had the number.
Well, was his service adequate?
It was. He wasn't too happy with you.
Yes. The
But
Schwab.
we smoothed things over, and we're square.
I assume business is business.
Right? Yes. No. Just letting you know what happened.
Thank you. Can always count on you.
Yes. About that, I might have dinged up your ship.
It was you. Oh, I thought Brobot was losing his touch. I was more concerned. Don't worry about it, my boy. I'll be handling that a little later.
To let you know, though, when we picked it up from the magistrate's shipyard, apparently Jackdaw came and paid for it already, or at least released it, or got the. It wasn't registered. Now it is registered, but he's going to come and get the money you owe him at some point. It was a bit unclear, but the vehicle is now registered.
We flew an unregistered vehicle,
Seems so.
and the magistrates impounded it?
Yes.
Like he'll see a penny from me, trying to swindle me, have us flying something that would get us in trouble. Don't worry, my boy, I'll deal with this jackdaw. Yes, deal with him.
Well, that's pretty much sums everything up,
Oh, yes.
I think.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about where the darkest places are in his hangar, and it was kind of funny to me.
All right.
Yes. To Venu.
Yes. Let's go see if Venu's up.
Kumbo, are you going to be going to the continental breakfast when you get there around the time that it's served, or are you going straight to...
No, I think I'll go to my room.
Okay.
But I have no door, so anyone can come and visit me.
But if
Yeah.
you're not on the right floor, then we're just gonna pass you by.
Oh,
Number
yeah.
second.
And his upstairs neighbor's name is Baba. Yeah, that was
Baba.
yeah.
Baba.
Yeah. The bee hag. The hive hag.
Understood. You guys go in you descend into the cavern. Not the cavern, I guess. Oh yeah, like a cavern below.
The basement. I imagine it's just like just a small room with like a little chute. There's like a secret door that you can go through that opens up to the rest of the basement. So people just come and put their laundry in the little chute.
I see.
But I know where the thing is. So I like knock first. Venu, may I enter?
I'll come in, Rexford.
Oh yes, like jangle with my keys. Open the secret panel. Yes, I'm with Ura, if that's all right.
You're feeling better.
Tip top. Lovely jubbly.
I'm gonna be sitting at my desk. Is it all right if sort of during that, like they come in and I'm in the middle of identifying the items we got last time?
Yeah, that's okay.
So I'm just like, maybe I have them all out on the desk and I'm kind of like looking over them. Yeah, I'll kind of just look.
Oh, Venu, what is that delectable smell? Is it treasure? I like squirt up next to him.
Smell of cleaned bones, perhaps.
No. This on the table, but shining. What are these?
We procured these at the cavern where we engaged with Rux.
What do they do?
Well,
Like leaning over closer, my eyes are like shining.
I kind of like push over all like the beholder armor bits to one side, and it's quite an elaborate set of armor. Each piece has its own properties, but combined, they're even stronger.
Oh, excellent. I have the only suit I'll ever wear, so one of you could probably sport it.
There are also these rings. I like show you. There's 3 of them. I kind of like take the silver one. They are quite powerful.
So you show 3 of them, and then like as you're showing the 3 of them, there's like a silver one on your finger.
Oh, yeah, just like an extra, a little extra.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I just like take it and put it on. Or I won't put it on. I'll just pocket it away.
Yeah.
They're quite
How
powerful.
much are they worth, Venu?
And I'm sure that they would fetch a pretty price, but considering their capabilities, might be worth to keep them.
Keep? Oh, I've never heard you say something like that over gold.
Oh, these are not just gold, Rexford. These are magic.
Yes, I understand, but you're a bone man. You scrutinizing over treasure means something. Ura, look at this.
They're nice, but I am not one to know what they do. What are they?
I explained the intricate details of each one.
My word.
Oh.
All that.
These are magical. It's a set of magical rings that grant you boosted power. Each one individual ones, tapping into other class feature style kind of abilities, while also enhancing people's ability scores and armor class initiative, different things like that. There are some homebrewed items from past games that I'm bringing back to haunt myself.
Well, I won't be doing any fighting. I don't think I need any powerful artifacts. So you guys split them up.
Okay. Well, at the moment, I don't know if we're going to be doing much fighting just as of yet. We were told to rest after everything that happened.
A well-deserved rest would be nice.
If no one wants anything, I'll hold on to these for the time being.
Wait, don't be hasty. Why don't I hold on to them, Benner?
I think I'm going to hold on to them and see what Kumbo thinks. He might want one for himself before you go and try and sell them.
Fair is fair.
Wait, are you actually going to sell them?
No, I might just inquire further. Venu, you're very good at what you do, but I know a couple people who know a little more. And some favors are owed my way, and it's time I cashed in.
Well, those rings seem interesting. So, if you don't mind keeping the orange and the blue handy, it'd be appreciated.
I believe there weren't there 4 rings that I gave in total, though, Peter?
Yes, there were.
Red, silver, orange.
Silver. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the red one up here.
That's
Well,
what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying
These 3 rings in your palm.
Yeah, that's why it makes sense now in my mind. I'm like, I just like what? I just like slipped in a fake one or something. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them in my little coffer of holding.
Well, unless you want one, was one interesting?
Well, he hasn't decided yet, so he was just saying they don't mind keeping it handy and not thinking of selling those until he's decided.
I won't be selling any of them just yet.
No, not to sell, just to understand them further. Can't sell something you don't fully understand.
No, that's true. That's true. Just wanted to. Those seem of particular interest to me. So
And
I'd like
who
to-
knows, if they have capabilities outside of combat, maybe I might wear one. It's been a while since I've worn something other than this beautiful watch. Anyway. You're in good hands, my boy. And I slap Venu on the back a little bit too hard.
Just to let you know, Brobot is currently resting.
From what? Well, yes, we're all resting, but is Probot okay? I messaged him.
Took some time to repair the ship from the less than graceful landing it took into the pool.
Tired yourself out tinkering away, just like Probot. Ah. So it seems all's well. We escaped unharmed.
How is Kumbo? Is he still at the Hardline Keep?
Probably back by now. Smashing something somewhere here.
I suppose we can check.
Yes, let's.
I'm gonna finish packing up. I go behind like a curtain, and maybe you hear a little bit of like a little scuffling, and then I come out and I have this little kitten by the scruff of the neck with bat wings, I believe.
Yeah.
It's got 6 legs and those tentacle mouth, and I just kind of shove
What's
it in
this
your direction, Rexford.
collectively grotesque creature? And I,
Oh,
like,
congratulations!
pat it on the head.
Robot is now a pet owner.
Oh,
This is your responsibility now.
wonderful. Wonderful. Leave it here. I'll come back for it later. Yes.
Chain it up.
Right. Tukumbo.
I'm gonna open up my passport and see where he is.
He looks to be in the villa. Your passports are.
We don't have to go very far, it seems.
Beautiful.
Right under our noses.
Right here, yes.
Over your
Shall
nose.
we? Yeah,
Let's-
above.
I think as we're walking, I'm gonna like grab Venu and kind of like squeeze him real close up to me as we're walking. It, like hurts a little bit. I'm like, Venu, what really happened back there? Like whispering.
What really happened? Well, I'll explain it to both you and Kumbo. Why are you squeezing me so tightly?
And I let go of him. See you up top. And I walk more briskly.
Does he seem off to you, Ura?
Well, he was unconscious for quite a while. Maybe it affected him a little bit. Maybe he's still recovering all his senses, his capacity. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just temporary.
See. We shall see.
But yes, no, he does seem potentially not like his old self, or maybe too much like his old self. Kumbo.
They like get there first, like waiting outside the door frame for them.
Yeah, the empty door frame is there. Kumbo, would you still be awake, or what would you be doing?
I'm just gonna take some of the. Maybe I'll try and like rip a robe. Like I don't even know if I can do it with what. I guess I'm struggling to do it. I want to fashion a sling of sorts that just hangs around that side of my body, almost like just a not functional, but just to like like a modesty kind of thing of just like covering that part.
You
of
got
the
like
body.
Like the baby wrap, kind of. You know?
Yeah.
You got
Bjorn.
cover it.
It's my baby, Bjorn, and a baby Bjorn.
I wonder what day he was Bjorn.
He's a Bjorn winner.
The
Like-
Bjorn identity.
All right. You have your you're able to fashion something.
Okay.
Cover. A modest. And you hear your friends approach.
You see me just staring into the fire with my ugly face and my green hair.
I mean, your face looks pretty much the same.
Exactly.
I wouldn't have looked. I would have just stopped outside the door frame and waited for the other guys. So I'll be listening, but I won't be looking.
We get there.
Yeah, poke our heads in.
What are you waiting for?
Rexford, is there a reason you haven't gone in?
No. It's always prickly between Kumbo and I. I figured you guys should enter first.
Kumbo,
Are you here?
Come in, yes.
your arm.
Oh. It's gone.
What do you mean it's gone? And I turned my head. Oh, good gracious. What have you done to yourself, man? Oh, sorry. That was insane.
I try and look unfazed to all this. Sweet. Yes. I did what I had to do.
What did you do with it?
I knew.
No one should use whatever was in that arm. The old lady Yagmani took care of it.
What were you going to do with it?
Research it.
You concerned
Don't
me.
need to become oh goodness. Ruckus, I think was his name. We don't have to become like him. Researching Mal's deathly magic to try and purpose it for our own. You have your own magic, Svenju. You have your own ways. We don't need her.
Here, Kumbo. Here.
No, not here. That's so narrow-minded of you. Kumbo, remember when you spoke to me about your waters?
Yes.
That is a different magic, and I showed just the same amount of interest. Mal's magic might be evil, but there is a lot we can learn from it.
But when the temptation comes calling, Venu, will you be able to resist?
I've not been tempted. My
That's what
purpose
Mal
is
does.
clear.
Does she not? Tempts people with things, distorts your views. You'll think you're just, and you'll be doing the wrong thing. I think Kumbo's right on this one.
We have to draw a line somewhere, Venu. I draw it with Mal. I will not go near her power.
Like reach for your face.
This can be dealt with, I'm sure.
Well, I'm glad that you're fine.
I suppose. Rexford, where is this door? You spoke so brazenly about putting back up.
Now's not the time to poke the lion. We are concerned for you, my boy. Don't try to turn this on me. We're just glad to see that you're all right.
Yes, I am all right.
Ugly, but all right.
No, I point to his right arm. he means miserably.
Are you like smiling at all, Kumbo?
No.
I don't think he was joking.
Come on, it was funny.
Um,
Well, I can
Kumbo.
buy you another prosthetic. You'll shoot rockets from it or have a sword attachment or something. You'll be fine. Tip top.
Well, do you want another arm?
You know, I don't think that I do. If it comes to that I am a liability and I cannot get used to the difference, then perhaps. But I would like to try it. Try to have a go as it is.
Can you still use your weapon as it is?
I suppose there's only one way to know. Perhaps a friendly duel.
If you'd like.
Is there enough room in my apartment to have just like a little friendly, you know?
Sparring.
Maybe the hand, but not like with like you're not with weapons. Probably like you could have like a.
And you've got cuts.
Yeah,
and
you've got that
stuff.
niche on the ceiling.
Yeah, okay, yeah, hand to hand for sure.
But that wasn't the point to see if you can use your weapon.
Is my hand not a
You-
weapon?
Why
I
don't
mean-
we take this outside? Maybe get some air. Plan that skirmish.
All right, I will take a weapon. I look at my main weapon. I can't use it. It's a two-hander. There's no way.
That's what I
I'm
was-
gonna
yeah.
try. But even like a one-handed weapon when you've lost an arm is probably hard with balance and stuff. So I'll pick up like a scimitar.
All right.
Oh, how about take up fencing, my boy? I could show you the ropes.
You fence, Rexwood?
Of course, look at me. This watch
yeah.
doesn't only make shields, you know. But, as you know, I don't fight. Not my style.
Right. I
Anymore.
heard otherwise.
But back in my day, oh,
Is there an extra glimmer in your eye as you're talking about the old days?
oh,
Back in my
absolutely.
day.
There always is.
Feel like you used to be a piece of shit.
A what?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Hmm?
Your glaive you can't use, but your strong fist spear you would still be able to use.
Yes.
That's all. That's all.
That's all.
That's,
That's all she wrote. Unless I get the strength of two arms in one.
no, not yet. Sorry.
Where's that monkey grip feat from previous previous editions?
Instead of a prosthetic, what about augmentation for your other arm? Hmm?
Don't know. I'm grappling with the idea of using Roan's twisted approach to magic to affect my body like this.
What if it was natural?
That would be almost unheard of for me, but yes.
Well, with all the magic around, druidic and clerical, maybe there's a way to regenerate or regrow the arm. It's Roan after all.
What do they say? Anything
Anything can
is
happen. Anything is possible in Roan.
Yes. It's a dying saying,
That it
but I hope
was.
it's still true.
That it was.
We can ask around.
You know, if there's anyone who would know and who I would trust, I think it would be Mr. Parsley. Perhaps we can give him a visit.
Who?
Brims Parsley. He used to work with Sarasuko, and he would only look at the magical artifacts that he would take. He would not use them. He would barely even sell them. He just wanted to know about the magics that were contained in them. So
So
he is
you say?
Yes.
Do any of us know him, or is it just an acquaintance of Aditya Kumbo's?
Well, Aditya Kumbo, how long has it been since you've spoken to Brim's Park?
Is he even alive? I would ask.
Roll me, I guess everybody, roll me.
Roll what?
Roll what?
I hit-
Yeah. History?
History.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
cut out.
I got the hit.
Every time he said,
Roll
he studied.
it.
3.
Natural 1.
Hey.
15.
But I might have advantage. Hold on, I forget. Yes, I do have advantage. Thanks to my book. Well, not much better. 12.
A lot better than a nat 1.
A 12, I'll say you know he's alive from the Cataclysm, but you haven't spoken to him or met with him since.
Mhm.
There wasn't much contact him. So you don't really you think he's alive basically with a 12. Sorry, what were the other ones?
15.
I got 16.
And a 3. 15,
And a 3.
you've heard of Brim's Parsley. He's on the merchants. He lives in Sorcerer Springs, and he's on like the merchants council for the guild.
Oh. You know someone
That's
a little higher?
only heard of.
Ah. You know someone on the council, Kumbo. Impressive.
Is that what happened to him? I'm not surprised.
Merchants do as merchants do. Sell.
Yes. Well, after this little spa, what is our next orders? Me and Rexford were brought to be healed, but you, Ura and Venue, were you given new instructions?
Instructions.
We still
To
have to
rest.
train
Yes.
the recruits whenever that's happening.
So
There's promise this year.
Yes,
that's all. Yeah, that's all we were told to do.
if I remember correctly, there are to be other squads following suit. We won't be the only group training these new recruits.
So we better make sure our play is down.
Perhaps the sparring is just what we need.
A little spa and then shopping.
Sure.
Oh, Merchant Alley. Yes. All right, Kumbo, see you out there. Hope you have the right strategy. Then I leave.
I'm gonna not push past you. I'm gonna rush past you. I'm gonna try like to get there as athletically as possible and kind of test my balance with one arm.
Oh,
Roll me in athletics.
so hasty.
Like jumping out the window kind of stuff? Or
If I can.
parkour?
Yeah, pretty much parkour and seeing if I
Yeah.
slip up a bunch and stuff.
Acrobatics and
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Not bad. 16.
okay, yeah, you're able to kind of like scale down the side of the tree quickly and nimbly, as opposed to taking the little pulley elevator system that it was by Rex.
Beautiful.
Everybody else goes into the little thing, and somebody goes and lowers the whole thing.
I'm standing there and I'm like flipping my sword and catching it.
As you're doing that, Robbie Chillers is going to poke his head out. Kumbo, guys, you're okay.
Oh, the Luton.
Right. Robbie, how was that drink?
It was very interesting. Those kids came back, the half-elf kids, and they kind of bullied me out of the seat after. It's weird. They didn't like that I had agreed with you guys about Luton topics, even though I'm a Luton. But anyway,
Right. They're pro-Luton rights, and they're bullying a Luton. That doesn't
Who's it?
quite...
anyway, but it's good to
Yes.
see you guys. I'm glad you're alive. You just kind of disappeared. Rexford, I have this for you. He holds out to you a blunderbuss that you were
Oh.
carrying.
Betsy shining on the side. You didn't. Oh, if I grab it. Oh,
Yeah, what's his name? Greasy?
yes, Greasy.
He pa-
Oh, Greasy. Did that really happen? Did that table go through his establishment? Am I
Yep.
remembering wrong?
Yeah, Brobot summoned a portal and cut the table in half. You guys all went into it and left me at the table.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll deal with it. Thank you, Robbie. It's
What are you
free
guys up to?
continental breakfast for you. We have things to do though, so you should probably go back to your apartment.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
He just goes to the doorway and he turns around and he stands and he watches.
Is he gone yet? I turn.
No, he's
Stand.
here to watch.
Oh, this is embarrassing. We
Robbie's gonna look over at, hey, Venue, what are you guys doing?
But why is he speaking to me?
I don't know. Just ignore him. He'll go away.
I've never acknowledged him once. Somebody
sparring.
speak to him.
Oh, thank you.
Atatio Kumbo needs to reestablish his prowess.
Could we stand on the pool? Is it broken or is it still a sheet of ice?
Cheers.
So there's a sheet of ice, but the other half is broken in.
Perfect.
Like half, like
I was gonna do that anyway. All right. We'll find a nice empty spot. Be like, all right, Kumbo, are you ready?
Am I sparring you?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Laura.
Aura's
No,
gonna go
no.
back out.
Oh no! Oh my
Please,
gosh!
Rexford.
Sorry.
No, Rexford.
No, sorry. I got excited by
I'm gonna
having
run
the
at
chance
Rexford
to-
before he gets.
Yeah.
I'll he rushes me and I just tap my watch and put up my shield. Oh, don't be hasty, my boy.
I'm gonna try and attack non-lethally, obviously.
But of course.
with a simmy.
But the question is, this is the real reason why we're doing this. Do I have -2 disadvantage, anything of the sort?
I'm gonna say no. You're I assume you're not left-handed. Is that something that you're like do you only have your offhand weapon right now?
I use my left hand only for my second weapon. I don't really ever dual wield.
Exactly. So you're a right-handed.
But I am
person.
right-handed. When you said if you would have said my right arm, then I would have been fucked. Pretty much.
Yeah. So, exactly. Like you're right-handed. So
yeah.
I'm gonna say no. You don't have a disadvantage.
Sick.
Like you're not offhand.
All right.
And Matt, you've been healed so that like you don't have any like deterioration of the muscles around it or any of your other muscles. So you're just in like the same shape that you were. You're just literally missing this arm now, and but you don't have the pain and the stuff like that you might have gone through if you had lost it another way.
Mhm.
Even though he said pain, you don't remember feeling pain. You don't feel any pain now.
No, it was emotional pain.
Just trying to.
15.
That does not hit. I like
Oh,
22 does not. Oh, 22 is
Oh,
my reply.
shit.
But I guess like as you're rushing, I'll just kind of like pivot and sidestep. And I'll throw an arm strike. I'll throw a little kick at you. Oh, there's a 13.
No.
Oh, good shot. Throw a lazy kick. Like
Come on,
reset.
Rex Bud.
All right, if you want to get serious, and I'll like tap my watch and like in front of me in my hand, you see like this immaculate, like vibrant rapier with like a lion's mane hilt, and like it's perfectly fit, almost like brass knuckles around my hands as it like goes in and like covers like my hands kind of like in the hilt, and I kind of put it up and go into a fencing stance. On guard, my boy.
Yeah, I'm imagining like a lion head hilt that like the open mouth, like the tongue comes out to be the sword, and then the mane is the of the palm.
Yeah.
Makes sense? That's what I'm picturing.
It's not tongue, but it's like an actual, like, oh, maybe be like out, but it's like an actual like point, but it's like gold.
No, of course.
Yeah,
It's an actual. It comes from the mouth of the.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. Of the
bird?
hilt. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's like glowing gold.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
I get in the same kind of stance, like side profile, hand out, and I do the come hither motion to let you take the first strike.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Yo!
I like rush in, like fast poke, try to get him in the shoulder.
Nasty! Holy crap.
Rexford's waiting for this moment.
15, but you know what? I kind of like, I feel like my adrenaline would kind of rush because I haven't like actually fought somebody in so long. And I'll throw a divine smite in there.
Fair is fair after all.
Fair is fucking fair. So 15 damage plus 2d8 radiant. So another 12. And I kind
Wait,
of
but
like,
it's a crit, right? So you rolled 15, but then you add
it already did
max
it. Oh,
damage.
right, the max damage. Which would be a d8 plus 2. So 10. So 25, 27, 37.
No, if you rolled the crit, that means it rolled twice the dice.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So let me do a d8 plus 2.
Nice catch.
Okay, yeah, so that'd be 6. 6, 10, 16,
10,
12.
16.
So 30 damage.
Rexford, you freaking...
Yeah, and it'll just be like a quick strike, like a poke in your shoulder, your good shoulder, your remaining shoulder.
He's missing his blood.
Holy shit.
Damn.
You see the glow in my eyes. It's kind of like blue lock, kind of rush up in front of you and step back. Gonna have to move faster than that.
I thought you didn't fight, Rexford.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Oh, lost myself there. You know what they say about the hunt? Well,
I stand up and I just put my arm down. Thank you, Rexwood.
I'll like put away my sword. Or you could show him the ropes again.
Is that what you want, Kumbo?
No, that's it.
To be honest, Ura, when I saw the opportunity to see Rexford actually fight, that became what I wanted. I think I'm good. I feel as
There you
though
have it.
I never had this appendage.
Curious, but okay.
Yes, the old lady does truly good work.
So does this mean that you definitely don't want to regain?
For the moment, no.
All right.
Quite honestly, I'm surprised you're still standing. I gave that everything I had. Sorry. Kind of like my hair's like really slicked back. I like mess it up a little bit.
Rexford, you did. In that one strike, I saw the ferocity that I always knew was within you. You did good.
Oh, glad to oblige.
If I took another one of those, I don't think I would be standing.
Well, I'm out of the fight game. But I will always keep you boys safe. Become a pseudo family to me.
I'm gonna go over to you guys.
It's a good thing you're not normally against us, Rexford.
Never.
I'm gonna cure wounds.
I'll cure wounds them as well.
I thought I locked that kitten up.
9 healing.
What did I always tell you? Do not waste your magic
5
on me.
healing.
It's never a waste. Now, stand tall.
Thank you.
Well, that was fun.
So you were saying that you wanted to shop now?
Oh, we could visit this merchant friend, Mr. Parsley's, that Kumbo mentioned. And I was thinking I might get something to heat up this pool.
All right.
Yes. Only the best for my tenants and friends, of course.
And don't forget the door, Rexford.
No, Kumbo. I think you deserve that much. To hell with Humphrey.
What? What? No, please. This time I want you to put it up.
No, it's on me. It feels good to be on top. I walked in.
Just imagining him like freezing in his home and then sweating hot.
He's fine. He's a luton. It's not a big deal. He doesn't want to bother.
Come on.
It's okay. You know, he's got a bunch of blankets and he takes them all off. He puts them all.
He's so chill.
He
Grabby
didn't want to be
chillers.
a father.
Chillers, man. You can't be chiller than chillers. That's his family's crap.
Nobody's
Candy
chillers.
chillers.
2 candy canes crossed with a pine tree, and then on a
Coat of arms.
red and background. Yeah, that's his coat of
Oh,
family crest, and it says under you can't and chillers.
I thought there would for sure be some sort of ice involved in that.
Yeah, you'd think.
You would.
There's icicles on the tree.
And we can make it instead of a pine tree. I like that. Actually. That's
Is he still just like chilling in the doorway?
Yeah, he's been watching. Actually, after Rexford, excuse me, Recus. After Rex won, he went back inside. Well, won after he after that whole exchange.
Too scary for
He
him.
won. He won.
After he did all that dance.
And patched him up.
Well, if you wish to go see this Mr. Parsley, I suppose that's where we should head.
Well, it's not a priority for me, but if we are heading there, I know Venu, you like to purchase things in the district.
Could take a look around. Don't often frequent the Sorcerer Springs.
Sorcerer Springs. You know, in the old Sorcerer Springs, you could find anything you needed. Anything.
What'd you say, Bruce?
Except for the market. You would go to the market pretty.
Oh, okay. Is that the market we were at last time?
Yeah.
I thought that was in the Archmage.
No.
Okay.
No.
I do frequent it quite often, actually. Just a dab.
You're not hiding things from us, are you, lad?
But lad, are
Other
you
than that egg.
You, Venu.
What's more than one egg?
Also, you never explained what happened. Wait a minute.
Come on.
Oh, just wait. What happened to us?
What do you mean what happened to you? You were unconscious in a vat of goo.
What do you mean a vat?
You were out here at one point, yes?
Yes, I was
For a brief moment?
Greasy's, and then I woke up on the floor.
Yes, that was your soul.
What?
It was your soul. You were seeing through the eyes of your soul, projected by me and Ruck.
My soul is unblemished. I wouldn't. That was. I don't understand.
In order to keep you and Kumbo, Ura, Robot safe, I had to work with Ruckus. And so I had to project your souls to prevent you from being consumed by the Grinch Ghoul virus. Something along those lines.
Turned to Kumbo wordlessly.
Yes. The pointy teeth. What do you mean? He's affected. What about me? I was in the vat too. What did the vats do? Yeah.
This is why I wanted you to get checked out, Rexford, and you said no.
I'm fine. Nothing happened to me. I just saw briefly my younger, better self, but that didn't matter. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
No, if you experience something, you must tell us.
Fair is fair. You told me your thing. I'll tell you mine. Goddamn mantra. I saw a younger version of myself, unblemished, gorgeous, before the fall of Rome. Told me that in exchange for something I could get power akin to what I had.
Do you dream about yourself often?
No. Yes, but not like this. Spoke back to me. But I'm fine.
You weren't
Oh,
bit
just-
at all, were you?
No. Affected? Never. Look at me. Could someone affected have done that immaculate display of athleticism? I think not.
Most likely.
No, maybe. Shit. No, I'm fine. Fine. I don't feel ghouly. You guys were in the vats too. How do you feel?
Rexford, you were just speaking about having your mind play tricks on you, trying to convince you of things. And you're saying it's happened to you. You may be more infected than Kumo is, or was. You're
How?
fine now, you're fine.
How? Explain that to me. Look at this, and look at that. This, that. Gorgeous ghoul. Big difference.
It's not
Sounds
always
good
about
to me.
what's on the outside, Rexford.
I think it is at this moment.
Take like a few steps away, like back up a little bit, and then I'm gonna like reach into my coffin. I'm gonna pull out the tiara. I'm gonna put it on my head,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stare
What
at
is he
Rexford.
doing?
You
And I try
You-
to. Well, I just want to be specific with this. I'm going to try and control him.
you feel your soul. You feel a tugging, like your will is separating, almost like your mind is separating. It's very jarring, not painful, but it is now kind of like, in a way, it's jarring. Yeah, it's surprising. You don't remember ever feeling anything like this before. It feels like your mind is splitting in two. You can attempt to resist this, or you can see that you know that Venue is doing something, so you can just allow it to happen.
No, I'm definitely resisting.
Okay, should that be the case, I would.
And my
need-
shield is up, so I have advantage on the saving throws. I never took it down.
I think it's one or the other. Do you remember? It's
No,
AC.
you said I can't. You said I can use as many as long as but I only have 4, unless you change it. 'Cause
Yeah, but I thought it was one or the other. I suppose that was probably a long time ago. I think I texted that to you too.
I have it here, but it doesn't say.
Okay. Well then, never mind. We'll go as is, and I'll find it after. It's not a big deal. I'll get you to have your, but you need to beat. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC. Spells. 15.
Oh
You need to
damn!
beat a 15 on a Wisdom save.
With advantage. Oh, that's not a save. That's 13. Both fails. Ooh.
Okay.
Venu, what are you doing to me?
So you can now
Out of my
manipulate.
head.
You can kind of manipulate his soul right now. What are you attempting to do?
Okay, so my train of thought right now is that because I was able to control Grinch ghouls with the tiara, I'm thinking if he's infected in some way, that I would also be able to control him.
You cannot.
So I cannot. Okay.
You cannot. You can move his soul. You can move it out of his body. You can attempt to contain it in a similar way that you did with a Brobot soul in like your little crystal there.
Oh, I'm not doing that again.
Or potentially do something else with it, but you cannot exude more control over his soul because you know that like the Grinch Ghoul souls are empty. They're vessels, almost like they're vessels for hunger and chaos. But there is no, the soul becomes replaced with this empty thing that is just fed by Mal's power.
Okay, so I can like confirm this now in my mind. So like I have this like hypothesis, and I try this. I think maybe I even just accidentally pull his soul out, and I'll just create like a copy of him. I'll use a level 2 spell slot, and just like I'm still getting used to it. Like,
So Rexford, that mind separation that starts to happen physically happens as you are in two places at once. You are staring at yourself. All of you see this.
What's happening?
Rexford kind of separate. And Rexford, this separated version of you doesn't have a scar.
Oh, Venu, you didn't.
What? Sorry. I was trying to do something else.
No, leave him
Who's
here.
speaking?
We're both like speaking at the same time.
Both speaking simultaneously.
Shit.
Let me look at his face a little bit more. Oh. Okay, I can't anymore.
That's it?
Please.
All right.
It hurts too much.
Shunt it back inside of me.
Oh. Never do that again, Venu. I'm like my teeth are like baring a little bit as I look at you.
Well, the good thing is I think you're fine.
How would you have told us, been able to tell?
I was trying to control him, but I was unsuccessful. Or rather, it was simply not possible.
Right, because you were able to control them with the... Okay, I understand.
Just a precaution.
It is a good hypothesis, but Rexford, I have to order you to go see old lady Yagmani.
Venu just proved I'm fine.
But no. I'd actually like to go visit this old what?
Old lady Yagmani.
Old
Yagmani.
lady Yagmani.
Have I heard of this old lady Yagman?
Roll me a met.
Didn't you bring Aditya Kumbo to them?
Oh,
No, it's 3.
He left me right away.
Yeah.
I turned around and he was gone.
Yeah.
Bastard.
He was
Yes.
pretty early, which is what allowed me to project. But anyway,
Sorry, you asked me for a medicine check?
medicine or history?
Sorry, yeah, okay. Well. History 22.
Ooh.
Perhaps you would have heard is a legendary healer. Like maybe you would have heard her because you're amongst those circles.
Yeah.
More
Another healer.
exactly,
Part of
and very well known. She was well known before. Like she was, she taught. I forget her name, but she taught the old goblin healer that was in the clerical district. Do you remember back from season 1? There was an old goblin healer, guys, in the clerical district. Just for like, I believe, or maybe it was season 2. It was Sid. Anyways, she taught that other legendary healer.
I see Joe Borsch, the goblin healer.
Joe Borsch!
Roan Acaduil.
Yo!
I do not remember Joe Borsch.
I don't remember Joe
The
Borsch.
only goblin I remember, well, I actually don't even remember it, but it was the one that got like murdered by Jason Momoa. What was that guy's name? He was like a monk. I don't know. He was like a fighter or something. Oh wait,
And there was another goblin, if you remember, the one that Rat Scratch. Remember
Rat Scratch.
Yeah.
that's the one I think.
But there was another goblin, that one that from the arena district, who got killed by
Mudmouth Starg
Mudmouth Stark.
died fighting Jason Momoa.
Okay. So good.
This is Jason. Jason Momoa was Rumple's roommate, no?
Yeah. No, he barged in on him while he was taking a bath or something. He
Yeah.
broke into his house and like started fighting him in his bathroom.
Champs challenge, bitch!
The memories.
All right.
Yeah.
Where were we?
All
I'd
these
like
names,
to,
my God.
I'd like to see old Manny.
Old lady
Yeah,
Yagmani.
Yagmani. I keep wanting to say hag, but it's Yag. It's so weird.
Agmani.
Yagmani.
Venu, she has a trove of eggs that I think you might be.
Benny, that was disgusting.
Why did you lick your lips?
I did it. It's my snake tongue, okay? That's how I
Yeah.
smell.
Why do you smell it? That's even worse.
I don't know, one of you farted or something.
So
He
you want
missed
him
the
to
continental breakfast. He's hungry.
Ah, yes, exactly. None of you brought me any, so.
We brought
Your
you
skeletons were supposed to.
Oh, well. Probably busy dusting some of the paintings in the hallways.
There's still one just holding the plate while they're dusting.
Not very efficient, it seems. So what am I saying? I love those bonemen. They're great. Free labor.
Not the beat.
It's the opposite of having an idea.
Power off mode. So wait, you guys could go visit Yagmani. Let me go take care of this pool
Rexford, we are
augmentation.
going with you.
Coming with us, Rexford.
I don't want to get in her pool. Smells like old milk.
I thought you liked Bailey's.
Like Bailey's, but not from a shoe.
And then we will go to the market.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. I'm fine, though. Besides, he just manifested the very thing I was talking about.
Yes, but none of us were communicating with our other selves.
Maybe I'm just better than you guys.
Well, you will make sure of that.
Oh, I guess.
Plus, you look like you need to loosen up.
Yes, you're right. I feel tense. Maybe a hot spring will do me well. All right, to the baths.
We all take a walk through the grove and get back to Old Yagmani's. As always, the dirt path kind of winds up to the little.
As we're
wooden
walking, I try and stealth to sneak away.
Yeah. Everybody has a perception. Wexford.
Oh my god.
21.
7.
Oh, God.
Where is it? Perception. Wow, 5.
Oh, God.
A 5. Can any of that beats a 21?
Yeah, so as we're like walking and like talking, I'll kind of like drift back at some point, just like you guys don't notice.
Right, and so then, what does Yagmani do exactly? She
Like-
puts you in the pool, and then
They were like
Probably quiet.
asking you there. So they probably have a little bit more of an eye on you than you.
Advantage.
I'll give you.
We gotta redo.
I have -1.
21 is hard to beat. I don't have very good
Yeah. Need to roll a nat 20, and I did not.
perception. You got the opposite, actually. Perception. Come on, baby.
Come on, Peter.
7.
No.
only a 17.
Okay. Still good, but doesn't beat it. So Rexford does get away.
God damn
Sneakily.
Damn it.
Despite you guys having.
it. He's gonna.
Which I figured probably would happen. But
No.
I'm just gonna take out my passport.
Shit, my off.
there, out of the hut back already for the goods? Mm-hmm. Old Yagmani. What can I do?
I brought my friend Venu here. Ura, do you see Rexford on the map?
He's here. I'm gonna point on the map where he is.
How did he get away from us?
He's always been a rather slinky individual.
Yes. How far did he freaking get?
We could probably catch up to him.
One moment, old lady Yagmani. Rexford!
Off his location.
Yeah, of course. Passport off.
Then, as you guys are looking, oh, he's right. Wait.
The dot's gone.
Yeah. There's like try and look for Rexford, like it says like location turned off.
I don't know if he's being funny or he's avoiding this magic because something in him knows that you'll be discovered. We cannot overlook that possibility.
Yes, we should go find him.
It is possible. I also don't blame him for not wanting to get into a pool of shoe babies.
It's quite nice, actually.
Come on,
So-
get him. Have a little bit of Baileys.
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Quite.
Or at least
So
another
where-
time.
Should we go and try and find Rex? Where would he be?
If only Brobot was here. Find him in an instant.
He might have already started heading towards the market.
Wait. That pager he has on him. We'll call the pager.
Do we have a way of calling the pager?
I don't know.
No.
No, okay.
That's a robot direct line.
Just
All
looking
right.
at my
That didn't work.
spells here.
You tried calling him?
No.
With
I have
what?
the location turned off, but you can
passport.
try.
We can call with our passports, right?
Yes.
Can
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
Never tried.
I've been.
Ring, 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 ring.
Off.
It goes directly to voicemail.
You've reached the immaculate voicemail of one Rexford Lipton. If you need business, dial 1. If you want a good time, dial 2. If you'd like to rent a place, dial 3. Dial 4. Find out.
4 more.
Title 4, find out more.
It's just like a loud ringtone, Archer style. Go get it.
I think I hear it. All right, well.
Who's that line with style? Rexford.
Before we go, old
How did you get
Yagmani,
that custom?
From a bygone era.
Incredible. Era.
old Yagmani, before we go, is there any chance you still have a good friend here, his arm? We kept it.
You want some of that nastiness? I was gonna throw it in the incinerator.
No, please don't. I would like to take a look at it.
I can say that it's not my arm. Gumbo, how do you feel about me giving this mother liquor You old nasty arm. The deal, Kumbo?
Oh, me?
Yes. Do you
It's
want?
your
Do you want
arm.
me? Arm is. You removed it, but it's still yours. I could go get it. I could give it to him. Or your old nasty arm.
Purely academic reasons.
I step up way too close to you, Venu. Look you like right in the eye.
Go ahead, like recoil a little into my plate.
Do you understand what you are doing when you ask this question? If I say yes, you will bear the responsibility of tampering with potential dangerous magics that we do not understand.
Bo, I'm the only one who understands. I will be careful.
Okay, I trust you. Yakmani, if you don't mind, perhaps a round of Bailey's the arm, and then we'll be on our way.
I'll wait outside.
Yeah, she'll just go inside her hut, and then she'll come back. She's got the arm like under one arm. She's got this tray, like shaky tray of like all these little shoes with their Baileys in them. Come on, 4 Baileys, 1 for each of us.
Ura's walked away at this point.
Oh,
Well,
another
more
one
for me.
for me.
Oh,
The
No,
hand
go ahead.
touch on the
Go
shoe.
All right, goodbye.
perhaps we take this one together.
Let's sit together.
Fuck out of there.
Our tongues are intertwined.
Her tongue, you notice, is extremely long.
Good
And it's-
lord. Gotta come back for more of that. Thank you, Yakmani.
Get on now, get. All of you. Get out my waters. Take them.
Only Kumbo that's left.
Where is everyone going? Hello.
No, I went to go join you, Ura.
No, that's it. It was only the only person left to get was Kumbo. Everyone else had already gotten.
Yeah, wait.
Had gone get.
I've heard the rumors, but I suppose it is true. Oh my goodness.
I feel like it's probably best to leave them some time alone.
You'd heard the rumors.
They traveled
Not her
fast,
first
but-
victim.
Oh. No, no.
Kumba.
He seems to be enjoying it, to be honest.
Don't they all?
And Kumbo
Say
joins.
so?
You have a little bit of Bailey's in your
Oh,
green. Yes, yeah.
thank you. Oh, I don't think that's Bailey's. So, shall we go to the
He's dying, but he's muted.
Shit.
Fuck, I wasn't ready for that one. So viscous.
Oh, man.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Where are you headed?
I guess.
Useless.
What is it? Sorcerer Springs or?
Yes, if we're going shopping, I guess that's where we were told. Or that's where we were headed afterwards. So
Can we get there by
Farm.
foot? Yeah.
You can. Just take.
I mean, like, I think it's relatively close to the grove.
It's well, you have to pass through pool. Oh no, you can get the ice bridge. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can get there across over the. You just move it slightly to where the grove is.
Yes.
It would be.
A little more.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it'd
wait.
be a quick.
Oh,
A bit up.
yeah?
Yeah. There.
So we can go like across.
The lake, yeah, with the ice bridge.
And- Yeah.
I don't think
Probably
the
like-
bridge is drawn there, but
No.
there is a bridge, I believe.
Bridge.
Alright, I guess that's where we're headed.
Probably take you still like maybe like an hour and a half to get there by walking. Mount. Yeah.
Alright. Do you think Rexford is just gone forever now? Is that enough?
Seriously doubt that.
Ura, I did want to ask you just while we are here walking for a long time. In venue, of course, your input is highly valued. What do we think of Rexford, or someone like Rexford, amongst our midst?
Oh, I don't see the issue.
What do you
He's
mean?
been very useful and quite amiable the whole time.
No, yes, of course, but he has volunteered in a way that either of us have not. At times, it seems as though he feels he does not want to volunteer, or as if the volunteering is more forced than willing.
I believe this voluntary militia, it isn't an easy task to undertake. And the fact that he's gone on for so long is still a testament to his character.
That is true.
It can get much, though, and I can understand not wanting to follow through after certain events.
Honestly, I worry for him if he feels this way, but he feels forced to come along. I do not want someone on my team to feel as though they have to be there, as if they could be doing other things with their lives. It would weigh on me to know that Rexford is wasting his skills tagging along with us. But I do not want him to feel unwelcome. I have these thoughts sometimes. Perhaps he is made for more than this.
Might be a good idea to talk to him about it.
Perhaps.
Clear lines of communication and such between captain and his second in command.
I give him a hard time, but it's because I can see within him the potential. But I don't know what that potential is for.
Well, that's one way to find out.
Perhaps more sparring.
Just gotta catch him first.
Yes, that we do.
Here's to hoping he's at Sorcerer's Springs.
All right, and you guys start walking to Sorcerer's Springs. Everybody, roll me a wisdom save not to stare unnecessarily at the lack of arm.
Okay. Does Venu get a +3 because he's next to?
Everybody gets all their bonuses, but we'll do the roll off stream. We'll end it as you guys approach, and we'll see where Rexford went next time. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing. Find us on all the socials. Find us here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 to 10. And yeah, we're Hexagon.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.